Welcome to episode 2 of the Lion Revolution podcast. I am your host, Shane Perry,
I'm your co-host, Marcy Perry.
and we were not planning on doing this
Nope.
podcast. It's more of a, I don't know, a rant.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a rant. Maybe it is. Anyway, I just wanted to jump on here. I've been seeing a lot of things since yesterday. I just want to talk about what's going on in the sport. Um, it's kind of funny to me that people are jumping to the conclusion on certain things that almost like a negative light on things when nobody knows the full story of everything. We'll start off with Matt Jansen. Um, he is a big coach in the bodybuilding world, and he, I believe, is retiring from coaching. Um, but I think this was on its way for him to possibly step away from coaching.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Unfortunately, with you know everything that came out, Quentin, he's a bodybuilder that was with Matt about a year ago. Fired him because he brought him in a lot smaller in his last showing. And the whole idea, from what Quentin says, is that he was putting on tons of size.
Mm-hmm.
In the off season, he got up to like 320, 340,
Mm-hmm.
I believe.
Yeah.
And um, Matt was trying to push him harder and harder to get bigger, almost fatter in a way. And then all of a sudden, it was game time to start prep for a show. And from what Quentin says, is he just depleted him like crazy, 2 hours of cardio
Yeah.
and everything. And he came in a lot smaller on his showing than he liked. He didn't place well. It wasn't a good look for Quentin, and he ended up firing Matt because of it.
Right.
That was like a year ago, by the way. And then all of a sudden on Sunday, he puts out his video, laying it all on the line of everything that happened, and um, basically Matt's a shitty coach and talking a lot of shit really about Matt. Um, which that's between him and Matt. My feeling of it is nobody knows the whole story
Mm-hmm.
of everything. Um, did Quentin put in all the work that he says he put in, or did Matt drop the ball? It goes both ways.
Right.
Um, and as a coach and trainer, you need to stay with your client 100% and make sure they succeed, because if they don't, you don't.
Yep.
Your client is a reflection of what your capabilities are as a trainer slash coach. And if you're not following through with those, then it's going to show light through the athlete. Um, but from what I've seen, unfortunately for Matt, which doesn't look good, is you had Quentin not show up at his last showing, came in undersized than what he was hoping for.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have Nick Walker that basically um, pulled out a week or so before the Olympia. Right. Because of, from what Matt says in their video together, which Nick barely even talked.
Yeah.
Matt was saying that his body wasn't responding and that they think it's best for them to not display the package that Nick has because it's not top, notch to be on competitive for the Olympia.
Yeah.
My opinion on that is you're a bodybuilder. You hyped yourself up all year long, and you have a job basically.
Yep.
To do is step on that stage.
Yes.
Now, if it has anything to do with health or something like that, that's that could be damaging to your health. Then yeah, No, yeah, pull out, you
Yep.
know. But the excuse that they gave was Nick's body's just not responding, and he's not in a, we don't want him stepping on stage unless it's 100%. It's like, my opinion is, own your mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yep.
like, just because you don't think you're going to be winning, you're probably still in a place top 7
Yeah.
in the world,
Right.
and you have fans that are hoping to see you on that stage,
Mm-hmm.
and you have a commitment to the Olympia, which they bust their ass every year to put on a great show, promote it, and you failed
Yeah.
to follow through with your commitment. Which, unfortunately for Nick, it's been kind of a repeat thing lately
Uh-huh.
with Nick on, jumping around. He left Matt, then he came back to Matt. He left Raw, went to Hostile. After like 6, 7 months of Hostile, he left them, went to HD, and then was in with HD I think a year, and left them to go back to Raw. So I think there's a lot more to the story with Nick too, on maybe why he missed. His mental game probably wasn't there, but it's just, I love how people are going on just speculating what's going on, but nobody knows the real thing of what's going on. Was I disappointed in Nick not showing up? Hell yeah. And I truly believe that as a bodybuilder, you get your ass up there and you do what you're supposed to be doing,
Right.
unless there's a major issue why you can't.
Yeah.
And then if there is a major issue why you can't, you probably should have been better off addressing that than just saying, "Oh, my body's just not responding, and it's not a win, so I'm not going to do it."
Yeah.
That's a cop
Exactly.
out, in my opinion.
Yep.
You know. So anyway, kind of getting back to Matt's story. It's, you got, Nick left now. Brett Wilkins left. Sean Cleary left. So you have all these guys that just left Matt basically a day after Quentin puts this video out.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's just kind of bad timing, in my opinion, that Quentin put this video out of him talking shit on Matt and putting all this negativity out on Matt. And then all of a sudden these guys leave. It puts kind of a damper on Matt's overall picture of, Matt's not a good coach and Matt's not this. Yeah, you probably failed your guys this last year.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that ruins your reputation throughout your career.
Right. Yeah.
Just because you had a bad year doesn't, you know, it shouldn't just put a damper on the overall what you've done in the sport.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but you know, if Matt chooses he doesn't want to coach anymore, it's probably best, because if you don't, like I say, if you're not in 100% with your client, then you probably shouldn't be doing it.
Right.
Because they're putting all the trust in you to bring them in to the best shape possible for the show.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that's kind of crazy news that happened yesterday. Then all of a sudden today, I'm getting blown up on my phone. The situation with Mike Vanwyck and this Jeff Nippard guy. Um, he, I don't know. I think there's more to this story as well than anybody knows. I love how there's this one video of Mike. It's a short video. It's literally like 2 seconds long.
Yeah.
Of
I haven't seen
Mike
that,
just
so.
going up and pushing this guy. Looking at his Instagram feed and everything like that, this guy is a natural bodybuilder, competitor. He's, I don't know, I saw one video. I don't want to say and overspeak and talk wrong, but this guy seems like he's a natural bodybuilder that maybe doesn't agree with the IFBB way of, steroid use.
Mm-hmm.
And um, he's all about the science, and which is fine. You know, you can do your thing, and
They can do
put
their
out
thing.
there, but everybody has the right to do whatever they want. And for somebody to get on and, you know, talk crap, which, I mean, Mike's, he made a video talking about, kind of talking crap on these science guys. But in a way, I think a lot of these guys that are promoting the science stuff, it's, you know what, whatever happened just to hard work, you know,
Mm-hmm.
whatever happened to just get in the gym, bust your ass, and get the results.
Right. Yeah.
Nowadays, everybody wants to just, oh, there's a secret. There's a secret to this. It's just, I need to maybe not, I shouldn't have to work this hard to get what I want.
Right.
I think that goes along for everything nowadays, because everybody doesn't want to work hard for what they want.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And, in my opinion, it's, you get in the gym, you bust your ass. And if you take steroids, you take steroids. If you don't, you don't. Whatever. We still can all come together and, you know, not show this negative light just because somebody's maybe taking steroids.
For sure.
But this video, like I said, it shows nothing. It just shows Mike coming up and pushing the guy.
Mm-hmm.
And in my opinion, it's like, well, okay, what happened prior?
Yeah.
There had to been an altercation.
Right.
There had to been something, because if you look on 2 days ago, this guy was responding to Mike Vanwyck's one of his videos about can't remember what it was about now something about, sorry guys, basically the science behind lifting.
Yeah.
And all this stuff, and I think there were some words said between the two, and I think he pushed Mike to the point of where Mike did what he did. Do I agree with putting hands on somebody else? No, but a grown man can only handle so much.
Yeah.
When you get pushed and pushed and pushed, anybody's in a snap.
Right. Uh-huh.
And I just love how this video is like 2 seconds long, and all it shows is Mike coming up and pushing the guy. It's like, okay, what happened prior?
Yeah.
There had been more, and supposedly his videographer, is just in a hurry and record just the 2 seconds that Mike comes up.
Yeah, I don't think
that's
so.
The only video that's out right now, and it drives me nuts that everybody just jumps on and instantly goes, oh, ask Fuad, are you gonna kick Mike off your podcast because of this?
No.
No. Like, what kind of friend would that be for Fuad?
Yeah.
To just because his buddy got in trouble or what? I'm not sure if he even got in trouble or anything.
An altercation.
An altercation, and you're just gonna tell your friend to screw off because of it. I mean, come on. And that's what this world has gone to nowadays.
Yeah.
Is if anybody does anything wrong, it's instantly like their life's over. There's no coming back from anything. Especially this minor. I mean, the guy pushed him. It's not like the guy's, I think, trying to push this a little past what it should be, in my opinion. The guy jumped right up. Mike let him up, and he seemed just fine. And then he does a selfie at like an MRI or something. And I'm just like, dude, man up. Like, you're probably talking shit, and Mike came over and put you in your place.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I don't condone any violence,
right,
or anything like that, but you can only handle so much when somebody's just pushing your buttons. And Mike is the type of guy that, I don't see him being that way. He's not just going to go up to somebody and just push him for nothing.
Right. Yeah.
There's not going to be something more to the story to have him do what he did. And for people to be so ruthless and talk all this shit on Mike, it just, nobody knows the whole story is what I'm getting at. Is all you people out there that are putting all these podcasts out and all these news things out, talking shit on people in the sport for something that you don't know the whole story. And that's why I love Fuad's channel.
Yeah,
his podcast.
Yep.
Is because they don't just speculate. They talk about it, right?
Yep.
They don't try to be negative on any point. They talk about what's going on, and that's it.
Yeah, just a conversation.
It's a conversation about it, and that's it. But these other channels that go out of their way to make it blown up out of proportion of
Yeah.
what's going on and make it so negative on things. It's like, for like instant Nick Gigilli guy. Freaking can't stand the dude. He puts out so much negative stuff on the sport. Talks all this shit on professional bodybuilders.
Yeah.
The way they lift, their form, that he's better, he knows it all, and and he does it to sell.
Mm-hmm.
He does it for clicks. He does it for, in my opinion, all the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
It's and our channel is not going to be that way.
No.
Our channel is going to focus on positivity, learning,
Yeah.
and just having a good time talking about a sport that I love and other things too. But the biggest reason why I want to come on here and talk about it is because it's such bullshit to see so many people be so negative towards Mike when
Yeah.
nobody knows what the hell's going on.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't even know what's going on. And if Mike did just out of nowhere go up and push this guy for no reason, yeah, Mike, you probably shouldn't have done that.
Right.
But the biggest thing too, it's like nobody's waiting for any type of response. Everybody's just jumping the gun,
Yep.
talking shit on Mike, saying he's a bully, all this other crap. And everybody talks shit on him probably because of the way he looks.
Yeah.
He's a big ass dude.
Yeah.
Tats everywhere, tats all over his head.
Yep.
And he looks like a scary guy.
Yeah.
I'm sure he can kick some ass. I mean, he used to be a bouncer or a bodyguard, not a bouncer. He did bouncing too, but he used to be a bodyguard for Drake,
Mm-hmm.
back in the day. And I'm sure he can, hold his own.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it goes back to, guys, this like, I don't understand why people have to just try and jump on and talk and speculate on things they don't even know what's going on.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't either, but I want to make this video to put it out there as nobody knows what's going on. So why jump with the gun and talk all this shit on Mike when, who knows, this influencer guy could have been pushing his buttons all day long.
Yep.
Getting in his DMs, talking shit to Mike, because I'm sure it happens all the time. And Mike had enough.
Yeah.
So anyway, just wanted to jump on here, talk about this couple of things that's going on in the news lately. I just want to shed some light on, like, let's be positive.
Yeah.
And everybody just talking all this shit on Matt, talking all this shit on, everybody. It's like, how about we just find out the facts of things and then, talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
But again, on Matt's side of things, it's hard to talk about because really nobody knows what's going on.
Yeah.
Because it's like Matt hasn't really said he's retiring, but everybody's saying he's retiring. He missed with all of his guys this last year. And it's just, I mean, nobody really knows what's going on. And the biggest thing that I want to put out there is I'm trying to be better than everybody else.
Yeah.
On this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And not just speculating what happened. It's okay, look at all the facts, look at all this, and then yeah, you can talk about it. But all these people just talking shit, for no reason, that they don't even know what's going on, and they're canceling people because of it. It's
Right.
just stupid. So anyway, just want to jump on here, guys. Talk about this couple of things. We do plan on doing actual episode and going into some more things that we didn't touch on our first episode, which will be some nutrition things, our workouts, and a little bit more, our story of everything. We want you guys to know us on a personal, not really a personal level, but get to know us where when we're talking, you guys feel like you're here with us.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yep.
But anyway, just want to talk to you guys about this stuff. A lot of you probably are going to watch this and go, what the hell is this guy talking about? I don't know any of these people.
Yeah.
But this is for more of the people that, follow me and Marcy that maybe follow bodybuilding.
Yeah.
Like I said, this channel is not just going to be about bodybuilding. It's going to be a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
When I'm on here, I'm most likely going to talk about bodybuilding.
Yeah.
But anyway, thanks guys, appreciate it. Stay tuned. We're gonna be doing an actual. I'm gonna call this episode 2. This is gonna be more of a kind of a rant video.
Yeah.
We'll do an actual podcast for episode 2, probably Thursday.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yep.
And like I said, go into those other things. So appreciate it. Like, subscribe. Let us know what you think. Love to know some feedback from you guys. We're working on trying to make things a little clearer on our video. It's not, the highest quality, but our main thing is this is us. This is real.
Yep.
Nothing fancy.
No.
But we just want to talk, get on here, have some fun, and hope you guys enjoy it. Appreciate it.